If you found yourself here in this moment, it's not an accident. Something far deeper than coincidence brought you to these words. Your future self, the version of you who exists in perfected alignment, has been signaling across the fabric of time. And now, finally, you're hearing them. This isn't idle scrolling. This is a prearranged meeting with destiny, set long before you even knew how to name it. Take 3 slow breaths. In the infinite field of possibility, every version of you already exists. Past, present, and future overlap, vibrating at their own unique frequencies. The you who has already risen above your current challenges, they've been speaking to you through synchronicities, through gut instincts, through these exact moments. You've crossed a threshold. The universe doesn't waste its energy on closed doors, and your consciousness has just proven it's ready to open. The reality you've been shaping with your thoughts, your emotions, your energy has just shifted. Not tomorrow, not when you figure it out. Now, in this breath, there was a turning point. Maybe minutes ago, maybe months ago, when you stopped resisting what is. When you ceased the inner argument with reality and surrendered to the quiet intelligence guiding your path from the very start. That surrender was your initiation. Your frequency changed from struggle to allowing, and the quantum field responded instantly. Your future self knows a truth you're only starting to remember. Consciousness doesn't just watch reality, it authors it. Every thought, every feeling, every belief sends ripples into the field. And when those ripples line up in perfect harmony, manifestation isn't made, it unfolds. Here's what's rarely said about jumping timelines. It isn't about forcing a new reality into being. It's about recognizing the one you've already been building beneath the surface. You don't call in the future. You remember it back into existence. The version of you with everything you desire is already alive. They're reaching back, transmitting the frequencies that will tune you to their reality. The old pattern of striving and pushing was just outdated programming. You've installed the upgrade now, and it's running. The quantum field doesn't respond to your wish list. It mirrors what you are. And beyond your stories, your limits, and inherited patterns, you are already whole. That gap between who you think you are and who you truly are, it's closing. You are the quantum chooser, collapsing infinite possibilities into the single experience you're living. Every time you choose love over fear and awareness over autopilot, you're selecting your reality. Your future self isn't simply healed or abundant. They are coherent. Their inner state is steady no matter what happens outside. They know reality is responsive, not fixed. Right now, you're receiving a transmission, not in words, but in resonance. Something is unlocking. Energy that was stagnant is flowing. Even at the cellular level, you are reorganizing to hold higher frequencies. The test you passed wasn't graded on paper. It was a test of readiness. Are you willing to stop living at the mercy of circumstance? To ask not, why me, but how is this shaping me? To stop waiting for permission and start granting it to yourself. Your future self has watched you choose truth over convenience, authenticity over approval, growth over comfort. Every challenge, especially the hard ones, has been preparing you for this exact shift. This is when you stop defaulting to life and start designing it, not by controlling outcomes, but by tuning your inner frequency to match the life you want to live. The new timeline isn't about getting, it's about being. Being at peace, being in flow, being aligned with the intelligence that moves through all things. Your future self discovered the secret. Shift your inner state, and the outer world rearranges itself in response. This is why certain people are leaving your life and others are entering. Why aligned opportunities are showing up while false ones dissolve. The universe is mirroring your new signal. You've never been behind. Every delay was redirection. Every detour was preparation. Every closed door was protection. The perfect timing is now, because the version of you who can live this reality exists now. Declare it. I am already living my future. This isn't blind optimism. It's quantum mechanics in action. You're signaling to all timelines which one you choose. The older version of you is always becoming. The new version simply is. Your future self isn't bothered by opinions or judgments. They've stopped taking things personally, stopped molding themselves to fit others' comfort. They understand that every person lives within their own energetic reality, and reflections are just mirrors of consciousness. This shift isn't just personal, it's collective. Every time you step into your authentic power, you strengthen the field for others to do the same. And your future self wants you to remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It's not about avoiding difficulty, but meeting it with a consciousness that transforms it into wisdom. Life doesn't need controlling. It asks to be danced with. If this resonates, you're already part of the field we're building. A network of conscious creators choosing to live from their highest frequency. The future isn't arriving from outside. It's flowing through you. And the you who lives in your highest timeline has been patiently holding space for your remembering. They know you are the sign you've been searching for, the miracle you've been asking for, the love you've been chasing, not because you've earned it, but because you've stopped running from the truth of what you've always been. Yes, resistance may still flicker, but that's just the old timeline trying to cling on. It has no real hold anymore. You've seen through the illusion. You're not your circumstances, your thoughts, or your emotions. You're the awareness in which they appear. In this new reality, ease is your baseline. Not because life is flawless, but because you navigate from knowing instead of hoping, from trust instead of fear, from love instead of lack. Like a master sailor, you've stopped fighting the wind. You set your sails to move with it. Every moment, every encounter is perfectly timed for your evolution. Even this one. You are safe to be powerful, safe to be seen, safe to succeed, safe to love and be loved. The old programs, the inherited scripts of limitation, were never truly yours. And now you're updating them. The clearer you become about who you are beneath conditioning, the more reality reorganizes itself to match. The more you align with your authentic nature, the more life flows toward your highest good. Your future self lives in a reality where synchronicity isn't rare. It's the natural rhythm. They can read the language of the universe because they've tuned into the broadcast that was always playing. All timelines exist right now like radio stations. You're simply tuning into the one that plays your highest music. In this timeline, time itself shifts. It's no longer a line from lack to fulfillment, but an eternal now, where everything needed is already present. Your desires are not signs of absence, they're memories of inevitable realities awaiting your alignment. And because you and your future self are quantum entangled, every expansion in one is mirrored in the other. Inspiration, insight, intuition, these are their messages. Your awareness is not created by the brain. The brain is an antenna translating infinite possibility into lived experience. Meditation, then, is an escape. It's the tuning dial. Stillness recalibrates your signal to the highest frequencies available. Emotion, too, is creation. Each feeling is a broadcast, a set of instructions to the quantum field. Your future self doesn't fight emotions. They collaborate with them, letting them guide the creative process. They've mastered coherence, thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions all harmonizing into one standing wave that reality must reflect. And they meet challenges not as problems to solve, but as invitations to expand into even greater love. Relationships, too, are mirrors. Every person reflects some part of your inner state. Your future self knows this, and now, so do you.